If your cat follows you to the bathroom, it might seem funny, random, or even a little suspicious. But here's the part almost no one notices. That tiny moment reveals something deep about your cat's instinct and how they see you. Yes, it's quirky, but it's also a hidden message most people never recognize. And once you understand the truth behind it, you'll never think of those bathroom visits the same way again. If you love discovering the hidden meaning behind your cat's behavior, make sure you subscribe so you never miss the next breakdown. Now let's reveal what your cat is actually telling you when they follow you to the bathroom. Number 1. It's the one moment you're fully predictable. Have you ever noticed how your cat seems to appear out of nowhere the second you head toward the bathroom? It's not random, and it's definitely not luck. There's a hidden reason your cat chooses that moment to follow you. Think back to what we just revealed. Your bathroom trips create a tiny window of meaning for your cat. And here's where that goes even deeper. Cats crave patterns far more than most people realize. They watch everything you do. How you cross the living room, how you open cabinets, how you move from room to room. But those movements change all the time. Your bathroom visits don't. To your cat, that predictable path and inevitable pause create a rare moment where you're steady, safe, easy to approach. Picture your cat watching you head down the hall. Same steps, same door, same pause. No sudden turns, no surprises. In their primal instinct, predictability means safety, and that safety builds trust. So when they slip in behind you, they're not being clingy. They're taking advantage of the one moment they know exactly what you're doing. And that trust window, it matters more than most people ever realize. Number 2, it activates your cat's guard duty instinct. Here's something that might surprise you. The moment you step into the bathroom, your cat's ancient protector instinct quietly switches on. Remember that trust window from the last chapter? Well, it opens the door to something even deeper. Cats may not look like protectors, but researchers found that they monitor their humans far more than they show. And when you're in the bathroom, you're in one of the most vulnerable positions in your entire home. You're sitting, still, distracted, doors closed, sounds reduced. To a cat, that signals, my human can't fully defend themselves right now. So, they step in. You might see your cat sit by the door, face the hallway, or stare calmly at the walls, like they're assessing invisible threats. It looks casual. It's not. It's a leftover survival instinct shaped long before litter boxes and laser pointers. Watch for this. Cats often place themselves between you and the exit, not to block you, but to guard the space. This is your cat saying, without a single sound, I've got you. And once you recognize this subtle protector role, so many of their other behaviors start to make sense. Number 3. It's territory bonding, not clinginess. Picture this. You walk into the bathroom, close the door halfway, and before you can even turn around, your cat is already weaving around your feet like they're claiming the entire space. You've seen it. You've probably laughed at it. But here's what most people miss. What looks like clinginess is actually something much deeper. Remember that quiet guard instinct from the last chapter? Now it shifts into a bonding ritual rooted in your cat's ancient survival wiring. Bathrooms are full of powerful scents, warm spots, cool tiles, and little echoes. Basically, a sensory playground. When you walk in, your unique scent mixes with those textures and smells. And that creates something your cat loves. Shared territory. So when they rub the doorframe, circle your legs, or plop themselves on the bath mat like it's their throne, they're not trying to own you. They're sending a message. This space feels safe because it smells like us. That's connection, not dependence. And hey, if this is starting to make sense, hit that subscribe button. You're clearly someone who wants to understand your cat on a deeper level. And that's exactly what this channel is here for. Because this next part, it reveals why they keep coming back again and again. Number 4. You give the best reactions without realizing it. You've probably heard people say cats don't care about attention, but that's not actually true. And the bathroom is one of the clearest places to see it. Think back to that territory bonding from the last chapter. Once your cat feels connected in that shared space, something interesting happens next. They watch you. In the bathroom, you're still, you're focused. You're not rushing around grabbing laundry or answering messages, and without even realizing it, you give your cat the exact reactions they crave most. Maybe you look down and laugh. Maybe you talk to them in that soft voice you don't use anywhere else. Maybe you lift an eyebrow and say, "You again?" Small things, but powerful signals. Cats aren't loud about their emotions, so they follow the moments that feel rewarding. And this one? It's pure, undivided attention. No distractions, no movement. Just you, your voice, and your energy pointed directly at them. Most people never notice this pattern, but once you do, you'll spot it everywhere. How your cat shows up when you're calm, settled, or emotionally open. And here's the part that catches nearly everyone off guard. There's an emotional reason behind this, one that goes deeper than attention or routine, and we're about to reveal it next. Number 5. It's their way of checking your emotional state. If you've ever felt your cat show up at the exact moment you're stressed, tired, or overwhelmed, you're not imagining it. And yes, what happens in the bathroom connects directly to that. Think back to the last chapter, where your cat soaked up your reactions and your calm attention. Now we go one layer deeper, into something most people never realize. Cats read emotions through tiny signals, tone of voice, tension in your shoulders, even changes in your breathing. Science shows they can pick up on these shifts faster than we think. And the bathroom? It's the perfect place for them to read you clearly. No background noise, no movement, no other people, just you, in a small, quiet space where your emotional state is easier to sense. So when your cat follows you more on tough days, that's not clinginess, that's emotional attunement. You might notice they sit closer, stare a little longer, or stay unusually still. That's their version of checking your internal weather. It's subtle, but powerful, because in their own quiet way, your cat isn't just guarding you or bonding with you. They're making sure you're okay. And once you see this, it transforms how you understand their behavior. Now there's one last piece to reveal: the meaning behind the whole ritual itself. This is where things come together, and it matters more than you might think, because once you understand all the layers behind this tiny ritual, you start seeing your cat's behavior in a completely different light. Think about everything we've uncovered. Your predictable bathroom routine creates trust. That trust activates their quiet instinct to protect. Protection turns into shared territory. Shared territory leads to emotional connection. And all of it builds into one powerful message. Your cat feels safe with you, safe enough to watch over you, safe enough to bond with you in the most ordinary moments of your day. So the next time your cat trails behind you into the bathroom, remember, it's not random, it's not weird, and it's definitely not clingy. It's instinct, it's trust. It's a deep emotional signal wrapped in a simple, funny moment you probably never thought twice about. Now I want to know something. What does your cat do when you close the bathroom door? Do they scratch, wait patiently, cry dramatically, or sit in silence like a tiny, furry guardian? Drop it in the comments. And if this changed how you see your bathroom buddy, share it with someone who needs this perspective shift.